Exploring the relationship between fate and success can evoke a mix of emotions, including ambition, frustration, and a desire for self-determination. Does fate serve as a limiting factor in our pursuit of success, or can we transcend it to perceive constraints? How do our beliefs of fate impact our motivation, resilience, and willingness to take risks and face adversity?
So I think here there's the concept of fate is sometimes we don't believe that we have a certain fate, but we decide that we want a certain fate. So for example, instead of me saying I am fated to be Secretary General of the United Nations, just to put whatever example, I can instead say I want my fate to be being Secretary General of the United Nations. And so you set a goal or a dream or an aspiration, and in a sense you can start to believe that that is your fate. So you start, it's great in the mental health sense if it motivates you, if it makes you work hard, if it makes you make choices to be able to reach that. But if it doesn't happen, you also need to understand that sometimes it doesn't happen because there were other people who wanted the same dream, or because whatever happened, political reasons, health reasons, just to use that example. So I think that in our lives we need to be able to again navigate frustrations and successes and ups and downs. But I think that concept of fate, if we let it govern our lives too much, I think it can be a source of frustration when that fate doesn't come true.
How much of an individual's success can be attributed to the opportunities and backgrounds they encounter, and how much is a result of their own hard work? How do societal factors such as access to education, socioeconomic status, and systematic biases shape the opportunities available to different individuals?
Okay. I really like this question because right now I'm in a relationship with my partner comes from a very different socioeconomic background than I do. He went to a public school in Medellin, Colombia, where he didn't have access to all the opportunities that I had. So, for example, while I speak excellent English, he struggles with it, and I can see how much that limits the opportunities that he has. So, sometimes I think it's frustrating when people, mostly people with privileges, say like, it's because people don't work hard enough, or we have to understand that the race of life, we don't start all of us don't start in the same place. Some of us start with a lot more tools or with more distance covered. So even though yes, of course, hard work, and we all know the stories of the person that came from a very humble background, but again, it's like fairy tales, that one example, those examples of people who climbed their way out of poverty and became successful. We know those stories so well because they are rare, because they are the exception, because for one of those people, there are probably 1,000 who weren't able to climb out of that. So, yes, of course, hard work is crucial, but I think that what I said in an answer to an earlier question, where we were born and to what family and with what opportunities, that indubitably impacts the range of opportunities we have in life. So, in a sense, I guess, now that we come to the end of the interview, then maybe I have to say, maybe I do believe in fate in the sense that what I just said, the circumstances that we are born into do determine a lot, but they don't determine everything. And I guess when I say I don't believe in fate, is that I don't believe that our stories are already known or are already told. But I think it is very important for all of us to be aware of that, of these differences of privileges and opportunities, and I believe we always have to work so that more people have access to all of these opportunities, so that they are not fated to, or again, not to use the word fate, but so that their range of opportunities is more equal. All of our opportunities are more equal.
Perfect. Now we're wrapping up the interview, and I want to say thank you for coming here.
Pura vida.
Everything.